Hello there. I'm back. I'm here. I'm back. Back in business. With new affiliates as well. Hi, Saint. Oh dear. Oh, it's been a while. We've gained new followers. Thank you to all the new followers that have followed me while I have not been here. Izzy is fine. He's happy and waggy. Blur. Today we're going to play The Fool's Apprentice. And a big shout out and thank you to developers for sending me a review code. I luckily just squeezed in just in time to get a code. Because the email originally went to my spam folder and I haven't been checking my spam folder. So here we are. Fool's Apprentice, management game. I've seen a little intro video that's on Steam and it looks fantastic. So, let's find out. Thank you very much for the 23 months Prime Summon. 23 months. Jeez, nearly 2 years of Prime Summon. Let's go indeed. Yes, so I've not played this yet. I downloaded it last night. And again, it took me forever to set up my stream. We're finally here. We're finally in. It's going to be a short stream, unfortunately, because I've got to go off to archery a bit later on. But we should be able to get a few more streams in with this game because I think it's going to be one of those that you just like. It's going to be one of those addictive games, I feel. Just from the way it looks and sounds. Yeah. This is, I've literally just pressed start and this is where we've ended up. I didn't mean to press start, I accidentally pressed start when I was trying to start. But not the problem. This is the first thing you see when you press start. I've turned the volume down on the music a little bit. But let me know if there's any other volume problems or if it could do with being a bit higher. But the music volume was a bit louder on the menu screen, so hard to tell. Anyway, the conservatory, it says. This is your branch of the Arcane Conservatory. Here, the studies of the runic script advances the fair city of Golrion. Skull, that's a G. Into a new golden age. This is your task. Apprentices must be trained. Research must be acquired. So, our job is to manage and run this wizard university school thing. And we have to train our students. That is our goal. We are. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Okay. Use or drag with right click to navigate conservatory and zoom. Yes, we got zoom down, haven't we? You can inspect apprentices, stations, and decor. Left click to select objects. Some objects can only be interacted with when seen closer. Inspect your conservatory now. Okay, this is our conservatory. We've got a desk here. Do anything with this? Oh, we can hover over it. Aha! This workstation is for the tinkering and enchanting of minor artifacts known as charms. These items, often peddled by street merchants, are mundane, everyday items given a bit of utility through the arcane. For example, a talking door knocker, or a lucky lightning rail ticket. Lovely. The game sounds are slightly louder than you, but it's not too much of an issue. The game sounds slightly. I'll just turn the volume down a tad. Settings. And we'll just go right there. How's that? Is that that sound better? Better. Cool. Select to continue. Select what? What am I selecting? Oh. Aha, here we go. Inspection. This is a magic workstation. Above it, you can see its risk. Okay. Its difficulty and the skill it challenges. Okay. On the left, you can see further information about the station. Over here. Actually, can you see my cursor? Yes. Okay. A brief moment of flashback to when we played a game where the cursor wasn't there and I was trying to highlight things and we couldn't see it. On the left of the screen, you see further information about the station. These are how apprentices learn and produce. Research. The valuable arco-scientific advances that usher in the new age of runic magic. However, this research, for each apprentice's critical success at a station, provided they were both skilled enough to use it and challenged by it. Chances increase with station difficulty. Spend research with the button to the right. At this button, I spend research, I feel. Click here to continue. Magic. Conservatory has garnered legislation to allow the legal use of 5 spells upon apprentices. Equip levitation spell. Hover over for more info. Levitation. Costs 4 for apprentices, 8 for stations. Though quite far from the conservatory, the Arcanist can micromanage their apprentices through the use of far-sight levitation. Direct them and manage stations and decorations alike with this spell. I get to levitate stuff. Equip the spell. Click to continue. So, this levitation. Right. Use levitation to redecorate and make ready for apprentices. No apprentices. No. Oh. Oh. Hello. I was reading that. Let me get the tutorial back. I was reading that. What do I do? Okay. So I click and then Q and E rotates, and I can or use mouse wheel. Ah! Okay, we got that. Where's the tutorial gone now? Research is required for the future apprentices. Research is required for the future. Apprentices are required to generate research, and the higher skill, the better. I don't know what the book is. Is it knowledge? Arcanum. Okay. Magical resource. Arcanum. Magical resources. Materials are used to buy and upgrade stations and pay bribes. Find both above. Here. Arcanum, influence research. Right. Hello, Glandra. Happy Knife Day. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa. That one. That what you're saying, Saint. Hello, Glandra, anyway. Long time no see. My fault. Entirely my fault. Being rather busy and rather lazy at the same time. But we got 2 new affiliates. And I now am an affiliate for Starforge Systems. If you're new to gaming PC or high performance PC, head over using my code or link in my about or description. Wherever you're watching. I'm also affiliate with Poggers Energy Drinks. No, I'm going to try and say this. Skarsgården. Am I close? Was it Skarsgården? It's been too long. It is. Yeah. Sorry. I didn't mean to be so long away. Or the second one. Cool. At least I was close. I barely touched my Duolingo, let alone Swedish in my Duolingo. So, yes, today we're playing a game called The Fool's Apprentice. The developers gave me a code for the game, so I could review it. And that is exactly what we're doing. It is a short stream today because I have to go off and do archery in a bit. But at least it's a stream. Happy stabby day. Yeah. Well, these words are getting too challenging. I'm not even going to attempt these ones. I'm just gonna assume it's right in my head, then not embarrass myself out loud. There we go. That's what I'll do. Oh. But it does sound like a good day. Whatever the day is. With the stabbing. Right. Reputation. Influence is vital to your success. When high, the conservatory is respected by the city of Golrion. Golrion, I think I said, wasn't it? Golrion. And its elite magocracy. There we go. Magocracy. When low, the people will riot. Ooh. And you may be deposed, ending the game. Oh, okay. Gain influence through dilemmas or graduating skilled apprentices. Begin! Make ready for apprentices and take them when ready. Without any, there is no danger, but also no research. For deeper information, open the library in the pause menu. Okay. Need information, we can go to library. Ah, lovely! What's with the bribery? When an apprentice. Okay. We'll read that in a second. Yeah, bribery. When an apprentice dies. Oh. He was going to say no to now to find if you had been kidnapped or something worse. That would have been cool. I should have waited a bit longer for the owl. It would have been a right hoot. When an apprentice dies, the conservatory accrues a point of apprentice debt, which is to say, one less apprentice in the books can walk out the doors than those that went in. This is, of course, bad for public image. Bribery is often done to cover this up. Mr. Motorbike. Arcanum cannot often be used to outright gain influence, but in this case, typo there, it can prevent its loss. Magical expo and celebration can offset the news cycle. An enchanted gift or to a local burgermeister can make legal troubles go away. Fudging paperwork to reroute resources to a friendly arcanist can add support to your name in the court of the arcane. Press the pry button to spend a scaling amount of, what did I say that was? Arcanum. To remove a point of apprentice debt. Each point will claim influence rapidly, but there is a small window of opportunity after each death where no influence is lost. Runic viewing. Twitch has been suggesting streams like crazy in the lack of your stream. Oh dear. To be fair, if it's the ones that have been on my channel that it's been playing, that's the ones that I've been suggesting. Because I can list a load of different channels that I suggest. I've got a few more to add to it. But yeah, generally speaking, it will show streams. It'll show streamers I recommend. Yes, there is that. Or generally speaking, if some of the streamers are streaming, I'm probably watching them too, to be fair. Evan and Caitlin or Omeki Bits, I'll probably watch those streams because I love watching them. Saint says some of it was my fault. My nan suddenly passed away and we had to attend the funeral. We did, but I wouldn't say that was exactly a fault. You know what I mean? That was only one little thing of why I haven't been online. Not the most part. Runic viewing. The grand accomplishment and final test of an apprentice is that of the runic viewing law. This is an incredibly dangerous test, more risky than any station, and it can only be performed with both apprentice and their mentoring arcanist's approval. Grant approval or encouragement in the apprentice's selection screen at the bottom left. They will decide a skill based on their skill and ambition and attempt the dangerous feat. On a success, they will depart the conservatory, a new arcanist. At last, failure likely means death. Success will net the conservatory arcanum and influence based on the apprentice's skill, with a large bonus or malus of arcanum from their personal opinion of the conservatory. Destiny 2 has popped up of different streams. Yes, quite a lot of the people that I recommend are Destiny streamers, I suppose. Like Fallout and Aztecross. Aztecross is great. If you just want a giggle, he's funny. Fallout's funny, but a different kind of funny. Aztecross has just got like the cheeky rude guy. Cheeky rude. Failure. At 0 influence. People of Orion and the magocratic elite alike will begin to show signs of discontent with how this conservatory is ran. Riots will begin outside and they will begin to invade its walls and take magical stations from inside. One by one they will reclaim its magic, aiming to balance the scales. If the debt of lies and public endangerment is not paid when all stations are taken or destroyed, the conservatory will fall. As they come next for Arcanist Tharn. Last magical thing left to carry away. Rooms. The conservatory is split into 8 distinct rooms. Each has its own effects and benefits, and these are visible when zoomed out fully, or when viewing the map button by holding M. Individual skills may be raised through expertise with each room, and the room might increase expertise overall in the room. Some rooms have additional risk. Some have permanent elements such as the astrolabe, and some are simply more spacious. Constructing additional rooms in this newly built conservatory is a simple process for those skills in arcane manufacturing and architecture, but materials arcanum are required. And then we've got apprentices, spellcraft. I'd like to go through. There's a lot in here. Citizen Gorion are not all rune wielders. Arco science was discovered only recently, upending the world order. Magic spreads from mage to apprentice. But apprentices are notoriously foolish, hard of hearing, and generally profound only in their ineptitude. The administrator of the conservatory must keep a careful eye on them in order to nudge them gently in the right direction. Build the future of magic. Perhaps with mind control or force fields to lock them in a study room. Some skills are more profitable for the conservatory after all. Perhaps they ought to study those skills. Ooh, there's a lot of skills here. The conservatory is equipped to provide training in 7 fields of arcane science. Very picky when it comes to streamers I watch. Then I feel extremely honoured that you picked to watch me. Jamie watches Cute Boys. The moment you only watch this nut streamer. Them do provide training in 7 fields of arcane science. Each is wholly different, and the list is inexhaustive. Science has only ever proven itself unfinished. Each incoming apprentice will have some background in each skill. Golrion is a magical city, and a full apprenticeship is the last step in tutelage before the runic viewing. Most apprentices study for nearly a decade before approaching these doors, and so are most often aged 22 to 36. Great. Each apprentice will have traits that augment their identity and define exactly who they are, and what they might desire. These can affect their decisions as an apprentice, such as where in the conservatory they wish to be, or provide an additional narrative effect. They are seen on the apprentice panel on the bottom left, so it'll be down here somewhere. For example, apprentices with the noble trait have relations with the elite oligarchy of Golrion. They had better not die in the Arcanist's care. Better to guide them through a viewing with as little skill as possible to get them out the door quickly. Got you. Noble apprentices get them out quick. Apprentices often approach the Arcane Conservatory with the ludicrous belief that they know what is best for their future, of having viewed a single rune or cast a real spell. These ambitions viewed on the apprentice panel when selected to determine which stations they will gravitate towards and which they will reject. Additionally, the overall balance of ambition will determine how quickly an apprentice will desire to undergo a runic viewing. Very ambitious apprentices will desire it even before having learned much at all, nearly guaranteeing their death. Of course, sounds about right. This is an apprentice's general well-being, skill, motivation, budget, and ability at the conservatory. It is also objective, as the apprentice may believe that their performance is worse than it is and desire improvements, thereby determining a runic viewing early or even leaving. It decays over time, slowly, but the greatest malice is from task failures at stations. Successes increase it slightly, and critical successes or skill increases increase it further. Sounds like me. Let's get myself killed. Yeah, it could be just like me as well, Saint. I'm the boss in this scenario, not the one doing the stuff. There are many ways to lower the passive performance reduction, but the apprentice's motivation is finite, as is the money they have to pay as stipend to the Arcane Conservatory. They will inevitably part or perform a runic viewing if they survive long enough to do so. Opinion. Invisibly, apprentices form their own opinion of this branch of the conservatory. After the runic viewing, when they depart, they will be free to sing its praises or tell the city of how the atrocities committed within its walls. If the apprentice is the witness to, or the subject of frequent micromanagement, mind control, murder, experimentation, kidnapping, or the like, their opinion will suffer. Higher opinion will net more arcanum upon a successful viewing. Bashing. Okay. Apprentices are fragile beings, same as the average citizen, as they are unable to cast protective wards to guarantee that to guard from physical and psychic dangers. Levitating them and bashing their heads against walls or worse, far shifting them through walls is likely to hurt. Collisions with stations are also likely to leave apprentices lying unconscious with a bump on their skulls. Unconscious apprentices do not lose motivation, and as such their performance will not decrease. So if I need to pause an apprentice's decreasing thing, I just knock them out for a bit. Stations. There's a lot to go through. I don't want to get into the game. But I feel if I get into the game, I won't know what I'm doing. Oh, they're not allowed opinions. No, no one's allowed an opinion. I'll make sure they walk through some kind of mind-altering field as they walk out, saying that it was a very pleasant stay. Magical workstations allow apprentices to train their skill and often provide additional benefit to the conservatory. Using a station takes an apprentice some time, which can be augmented by certain effects, and is unique to each station. They can succeed or fail and will gain far more skill on a success. Portal Shop. Arcane workstations can be constructed at the Portal Shop in the centre of the main hall. Ah, that's what this glowy thing is. Let's be. Each has a cost of arcanum, and building too many of one magical blueprint may cause the guild that mines, enchants, or otherwise provides the materials for it to become exhausted for a time. Stations can be deconstructed or resold, regaining 80% of the station's price. In Arcanum, the core is deconstructed for 50%. Difficulty. Right, this is the number that was above the station. This number is the exact skill difficulty of using this station. If an apprentice's skill is lower than the station's difficulty, the chances of success at the station will be much lower, and the risk is much, much higher. Likewise, if their skill is higher than the station's difficulty, risk and difficulty will plummet. But so will the skill reward gained from succeeding at the station. It is often best to challenge apprentices gradually along difficulty levels to ensure their survival. Each station has a relative risk as well, which determines the chances of something going catastrophically wrong. It is important, however, to note that not every station can kill apprentices. A critical failure at an image board will give an apprentice a terrible evening. Meanwhile, the arcane matrix will leave them as dust and residue upon the floor if the conservatory administrator cannot save them. Cool. In addition to stations, the Portal Shop provides decor. These are smaller, placeable elements that the conservator in charge can position throughout their halls freely. Many of them have minor mechanical effect, such as the Planfract phonograph, which emits music from a captured memory or world within a ball to boost apprentice motivation in the area and slow the rate of performance loss. Many of them are also good for decorating. Desk stations are unlike regular stations, and yet they are the default and introductory stations for most apprentices. They possess no innate difficulty, do not have a skill to train, and are empty without decor being placed as top. When a decor is added, its effects can apply to any apprentice using it or those nearby. For example, the runic map decor will turn a desk station into a runic theory station while keeping its difficulty at 0. Hooray. Apprentices do not care for paperwork, preferring instead the grandiose magic and spellcraft of full stations, and so will attempt to ignore them so long as there are good alternatives. Multi-skill stations. Very low skill stations and very high skill stations are often grand alchemies of magic, mixtures of the arcane sciences. These stations are tied to 2 or more skills. They will split their skill reward equally over both skills and will test the average of the apprentice's skills to determine difficulty. Upgrading. Many stations can be upgraded, increasing various statistics about the station, or adding tertiary benefits. The difficulty of the station can be increased, the use time can become longer or shorter, the risk can decrease or increase, and so on. This always costs arcanum and can be formed from the station panel on the bottom right, but cannot be done upon a broken station. Repairing. Various effects can cause a station to break, and some apprentices can break stations simply through improper use. Repairing costs 20% of their purchase price. Cool. Maybe their spellcraft. Apprentices will autonomously perform their studies. choosing from available stations how they please. Their ambitions may lead them towards skills or stations that are not in their best interest, however, and so the Conservatory has bartered with the Duke and legislated 4 additional spells to help direct them. Okay, so these are the spells that I can use. So levitation. It costs 4 for apprentices and 8 for stations. Though quite far from the Conservatory, the Arcanist can micromanage their apprentices through the farsight levitation, direct them, and manage stations and decorations like the spell. Mind control. Costs 50 to cast. Enchantment. Free to change destination. At times, apprentices desire things that are not in their best interest. It is up to the Arcanist, acting as their instructor, to invigil their minds and nudge them in the right, more profitable direction. Cast this spell upon any apprentice, and then again upon the ground to direct all controlled apprentices to that location. This spell lowers move speed and use speed slightly. This spell may affect the apprentice's opinion of the Conservatory. This spell was made to direct mindless legions of summoned interdimensional warriors and has been repurposed towards apprentices after the initial post-discovery cleansing of demons and avernal evils in the surrounding lands. It was not made to micromanage individual apprentices, and many Arcanists believe them to be further devoid of intelligence. Alacrity. Cost 60 to cast. Enchantment can be applied multiple times. We'll do this instead. Yes. He'd be like, oh, no, Mr. Apprentice. You're not going there. Be silly. You'll go here and do this. Then you can go there later. Something like that. Study is a slow and steady endeavor, yet there are times in which knowledge must come quickest. Least calamity befall Golrion. Lest, not least. My reading today is terrible. Use this spell to hasten apprentices' studies and grant them greater ability while it is active. This spell increases an apprentice's expertise, making all skills temporarily higher. Move speed, use speed, and instability, making all stations more likely to result in a crisis. Force field. Costs 8 to enable force field on any doorway while active. Each force field drains 2.5 per second, and an additional 3 arcanum per second. Need to keep interlopers, cosmic invaders, or the poor out of somewhere? Use the force field, guaranteed to stop all travel in or out. And disintegrate. Costs 50 to destroy. Disintegration is a surefire way to eradicate anything undesirable in the direction of its red incendiary laser. All decorations, thieves, apprentices. Careful not to cast it on spying members of the public, or the Conservatory's influence will fall. First Wizard Dictate. 872 states that in cases where an apprentice's cause of death cannot be determined, as is legally the case in all magical-related deaths, it is deemed to be an accident. If an apprentice goes missing, or is disintegrated, or is experimented on, it's the same. Okay. As long as no one's looking, if I need to disintegrate someone, I can. So them's the rules. This is the Plane A Dance Astrolabe. And then this is the shop. Stations, decor, items. Oh. Desk, small desk, large, blah, blah, blah. Portal shop. Stations, a place where apprentices improve their skills. Decor are aesthetic or mechanical decorations to increase your odds of success. Items cost arcanum, see it's on the screen. Station types. Some stations are valuable with interesting to apprentices and come with risks. Desk stations have no inherent value and disinterest apprentices. But decor can be placed atop them to add skill training or other effects. Build an object to continue. Well, I've got some desks here. This one's got something already. Let's see if we can put something on this one. We buy Ah, come over here. Okay, I gotta read this section. This placeable decor can be attached to any desk station to provide training in runic theory. It is a periodic table of runic particles. The 36 glyphs of the runic script that comprise and defines the reality of the planar defense. 7. And we need to placeable decor. You found an attachable decor piece. It can be attached to the glowing hooks. When attached to a simple desk, it may add skill challenge to it. I need to levitate it. And place it there. Okay, we got this. Apprentices, it would be prosperous. Oh. Preposterous to assume that an arcanist performs every step of their own research. For this, you shall need apprentices. Inspect the 3 outside the conservatory doors and pick 1 to accept. These are the 3. Are they? Raeli Voss, confident, wanderer in poverty. Loner in poverty, rebellious. We know what rebellious do. Extrovert, wanderer, tough. Unshakable, loner, optimist. We like you. Worthy learners, traits and characteristics that change the identity and how the apprentices act. Skills, the magical skills that an apprentice can learn. Ambitions are the skills that the apprentice wants to learn, whether or not they are good at it. So their skills are plain. It's okay. Ambitions. They want to learn this one. Thaumaturgy. Arcane Professor. To accept an apprentice's application to the conservatory, simply levitate them into its halls. You can toss them back out at any time, but know this: apprentices will not study without results forever. You keep them inside while they learn little, they will quit. Where did that guy just go? Gotta pick something else now. Introvert, shakeable, sloth. I don't want slow people. Optimist, confident, wanderer. Bears room farthest from the room there, and rather than closer. Your ambition. Matching an apprentice is easier, much. Okay. Oh, okay. We'll enroll the apprentice. Okay, we've got an apprentice. He's doing his thing. He's doing something. Frogged. Kira Milana has been transformed into a frog by unstable mishap. Fortunately, it seems to be a temporary curse this time. Oh. They're a frog. Look at the froggy. Okay, so should we get a couple more apprentices in? Magic ward, confident, extrovert. I'll have you. Final exam. One apprentice wishes to complete their training with the dangerous arcane feat known as runic viewing. Completion will net the conservatory, arcanum, and influence. Then the apprentice will become an arcanist at last. Highly likely means death. Approve their final test of skill in the apprentice panel or deny it with levitation if they are not ready. Who is it who wants to... But this person wants to do the viewing. Their skills are not good. Oops. Do they want to learn? You know, dance. Cosmology. What? Oh. Who is it that wants to... Apprentice wishes to undergo runic viewing and test runic theory. Deny it with levitation. Well, I just levitated, didn't I? Levitate him to where, though? There's an exclamation under the message. Yeah, I see that, but it stopped. Or do I just levitate them out the hall, do you reckon? I've lost him now. Okay, it's not letting me deny it, so let's just approve it. And then rescind approval. Approve. I don't know. I don't know. This person's learning a leech. Did what? Turned into a frog again. Thieves? Oh, I've missed him. I missed him. Right, let's get a couple more apprentices in. I don't know where that other apprentice went. I can only see 3. It says I got 6 though. We got... What's this? What's happening here? Is it broken? Did they break it? Yeah. We repair it. Sorry about that, sorting it down. What we got? Apprentice debt. Oh, okay, someone's gone. An apprentice has died. Unfortunately, it seems that the books will show one as apprentice walking out your door than entered. The only solution is to cover up the bad news with a bit of bribery. This costs Arcanian, but is better off than losing influence. Press bribe button, bottom right. Can't press the buy button on the bottom right. Student debt's gone. But I couldn't bribe. Got a couple more. Magically gifted. Oops. You. Confident, easily spooked. Yeah. Probably confident sloth. No. Slow. Thief. Lazy. Sloth. Death. You leaving? Don't think so. Get some more tables in. Stations. Runic manuscript chantry. Charming magic. What are these ones? This is a desk large. An orrery. In this wardrobe. So we can get in that new desk. I have this. Oh, they like this table. Let's add some more decor to some of these desks. Let's have a stabilized rift. Put that down here. That is what that is. We got okay. Oh, okay. So this person wants to do the thing. Build the 3.6. Let's do it. Oh, we got 2 research now. Yeah. We have the Grand Library. I like this. You have encountered a dilemma seen on the right with notifications. These must be answered with difficult narrative decisions for your conservatory, which can affect all your resources. If they are ignored for long, worse effects may occur. Okay, so let's have -40 Arcanum. Ah. Younger people wonder what the newest magic in the is. Something must be current magic. Okay. Okay. Getting there. Figuring it out. Something's happening. People keep turning themselves into frogs. But we've opened the Grand Library. Oh, look, it's people here. And we add more stuff. We add to the library. Oh, we got some new stations. Image board. The architect projects mid capital street. Oh, grab one of those. Put it somewhere. Let's put it in the where did that just go? Did I accidentally sell it again? We'll put it here. Let's frog themselves again. And we got a map button. Ah, that's the map button. Does that? We're still not in it yet. That's okay. That's cool. 8 apprentices and 5 stations, 4 desks. This was popular, so let's add another 2 of these. Did that guy just... Too many stations in close proximity, the disruption is slowing apprentices. Oh, okay. Let's have this in here then. Right, we got student debt again, but I can't bribe anybody. Oh my god, what's this? Ooh. For some reason I can't bribe. I can't see all my apprentices. I can't bribe. Don't know where this person is. They're apparently here. Or is this the guy that just died? That's the person that just died. Oh, my debt's gone. But we lost influence again. I don't know how to bribe. Apprentice quits? This is going terribly wrong. I wish that notification stayed up longer. Missing Frog Mage. Apprentice Vernon Orvin, who had been transformed into a rogue, has gone missing. He may be dead, but he may simply be wishing to live his sublime life by a pond. Oh, I can bribe. Oh, I can't bribe if there's 1, but I can bribe if there's 2. This person wishes to do her. This apprentice has not performed any station's activities in quite some time, and the performance is failing rapidly. We'll do runic theory. Let's mind control him. My god, I cannot fathom this out. Got it. Right. Jeez, this is hard. So hard compared to what I was expecting. It's not particularly intuitive. The apprentice is in. Maybe we just need more desks. Maybe I can just put more things on desks. When playing, it'll prove the apprentice, mutable apprentice near it. Like this thing. Bring it down. Here. We're getting there. We're getting there. Infiltrators. And then it doesn't say anything. There we go. Got rumors of conniving thieves employed by the Second Jeric Empire and paid to steal our magic. Are tricksters and goblins and have taken the disguise of an apprentice. They may well be inside the conservatory already. Give each apprentice a thorough search and shake them down to find the imposter, lest they steal precious spells. So, we'll figure out who's a. I've got to figure out who's a thief. You a thief? No. What about you? You a thief? You a thief? You a thief? Oh. No idea what I'm doing with these thieves. Maybe they escaped. Got a slight problem. Decided to slice my finger off and it's bleeding. Well done. Yeah. Is it as bad as the gate? Or is it just a slice into your finger? Desk in here. Desk over here. Got a desk. And then this little thing. Desk can go. Yeah. Perhaps, what items we have? Now make it. Oh, okay. Someone's increased their skills. Yay. Oh, let's have a look at this person. They are. Just sliding across the floor. Okay. Go over here. I think they're just leaving. I have no idea what to do. That. Oops. Anyway, we're adding some decor. What the vase do? Just a slice into finger. There's not a flappy skin problem that I had last time. And oh, what's this? I'll have one of these and we'll bonk it on a... Can't pick it up. Okay. What am I supposed to do with it now? What am I supposed to do with it? I can't move it. It's stuck there. There's two on top of each other. Stuck. Charm surplus. I'll gift it to the citizens for a bit of influence. Because we need it. Why can't I move this? Can I disintegrate the object? No. Let's upgrade. Let's upgrade this. Oh, I can't upgrade that. I can upgrade that. What's this? Read. Want to do the viewing? Goblin. Do the viewing. You pop. I think there's still a few bugs in this game. It's either there's some bugs or I just don't know what I'm doing. It hasn't made it apparent what I need to do. Good for bugs. Oh, jolly good. Well then. Right, I don't appear to be getting anything done here, so we're going to call it a day. It means I've got to get ready for archery soon and have food. A shame. A darn shame I can't. Yeah. This problem's occurring. Yeah, everything's just not working anymore. Come on. Nah. Right. Call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. I will see you sooner than last time. Bye-bye.